Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and in today's video we're gonna showcase the team that I used in the Jungle Cup. And let me tell you, you see all these stuff on all these stuff on PvP. It destroys all of these leads. It destroys Altaria, Diggersby, Clodsire, Crustle, Fortress, Cradily. So I was like, what is a Pokemon that can beat Altaria, Diggersby, Clodsire, Crustle, Fortress? I don't care about Corviknight, Cradily, Diggersby, Piloswine, Steelix, Guzzlord, Zygarde, Piloswine. And the only Pokemon I could think of is actually Caesar, as my friend Elam would say, Caesar. So Caesar is actually very decent in this cup, except that you have to avoid the fire. So if you want to use Caesar, you have to use two anti-fire Pokemons, and the best one, it's right there. It's in front of you. It's Altaria. The second one could be Diggersby, could be Clodsire, could be Crustle, or you could just be a meta slave and use Cradily. So let's just go and watch these battles, and you guys will be amazed because we have some crazy good battles. And moveset wise, everything is as usual. If we have Flamethrower and Altaria, it's needed. No, I don't think so. You actually, with Moonblast or Dragon Pulses, it might be better because you will face lots of dragons. Let's watch these battles and you guys will be able to judge. So battle number one, this is a hard counter, probably one of the worst neutral counters to Caesar. So I'm just gonna go for the catch here. Now remember, they have, this is their anti-Caesar, which means Caesar is going to be good in the back. Opponent here brought in Piloswine with Hippowdon with Ice Fang. It's a very bad matchup. As long as I can get to the second move, I'm happy, because this is just a very hard counter, right? They farmed me down, and now here's the thing. Now, the thing here, if I go to Caesar, I have to use both shields. But in fact, what I did, I went to Cradily because I'm expecting a Wither Ball, which is a move that doesn't do that much damage. And then I'm just going to go and try and wait until, like, keep farming until he throws his second move. Once he throws the second move, I'm going to swap out. Remember, if he has a fire, I lose either way, right? It doesn't matter if he has a fire Pokemon. So I'm going to now build up to 2 and throw right before he gets to the move. And now he has an Aqua Jet. So, sorry, he's one away from the Aqua Jet. So I'm going to do 1 and then CMP him. If this KOs, I think I'm going to be cooking. And as you can see, it was literally a hard counter team to my team. They had Golisopod, double ice against Caesar, double weak to grass. Okay, next game. Next game, we have Altaria. Altaria is actually such a good lead for Caesar, because here's the thing. You throw right away. If you boost, you just shield and farm everything down. Literally everything, as you will see. We get the boost. He's staying in because they have to throw this energy, right? And now I'm just going to farm it all the way down. So if you didn't boost, you actually catch the second move on Altaria, as we will see later. Now they bring in Crustle. Crustle, well, that tells me that they don't have a counter. Remember that we boosted, which means we can farm this thing all the way down. And now they left the game. We didn't even show the second Pokemon. Next game, Altaria. Now we show you what's going to happen when you boost. Now, what if you don't boost? Well, they get to the Sky Attack in 7 seconds. So you're gonna see me now shielding, and then I'm gonna count to 7 and then catch on Altaria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Catch on Altaria. If this is a Flamethrower, we are so cooking, right? It's a Flamethrower, and you can see that actually gave me a huge play, because I'm expecting him to have a Caesar answer in the back, or whatever they have in the back, which means I will have lots of energy on my Caesar. So even if they have a counter, I should have a play. Now, if I can get to a second move, that would be huge. I mean, not huge. I'm already in a bad situation. Remember, we don't have a Caesar counter. Now, I'm just going to go to Caesar and throw right away. Why am I throwing right away? I mean, I know that I lose CMP. My Caesar is like very high rank. I'm throwing right away because I'm expecting him to throw right away. I'm going to lose CMP, but I'm also going to knock out his Caesar. That's the main thing. Remember, we need to knock out the Caesar because I can't afford it if he catch. So now what is the play? The play is basically we throw this, and then we should be able to win this game, right? Okay. Sorry, I just noticed that some part of the game is cut. Oh my god. Okay, next battle, Talonflame. I'm gonna do 1 and then switch. Why 1? Well, technically, if you do 1, the Incinerate will register on the Cradily. I don't think this is a good play. I think the ideal play is you just swap the Cradily right away. I mean, I just want to have extra energy on my Caesar, because usually when they have Talonflame, that means it's just going to be a GG. Talonflame is the worst Pokemon to play against, as you will see later. They swapped into giraffe eggs, so I'm gonna do 3 and then throw. Now here is the thing. I want to get to throw another energy if I can. If I can't, I'm just gonna no shield. Well, I don't have a shield. So what's the play now? I think I lost count on the Talonflame here because I was trying to record my battle, so I'm just gonna switch out. I could have just done one then throw. Yeah, I could have just easily done one then throw. And now they bring in Kanto Marowak. So it looks like I am in a fine matchup, but remember that I get knocked out by 2 rock slides here. And the thing is that these Sky attacks are not gonna KO, which means I have to farm him down. So I lost the track on energy on the Talonflame. I think if I caught here, I would have been in a much better situation. But I was like, no, I can do this. And then I get swapped, and they swapped and sniped me. So I lost my my one window to win this game. I mean, regardless of it being hard counter, we had a chance. Okay, here is like another matchup, okay? I switch, and opponent seems to be running, I think, Talonflame double ground. I've run that team lots of, for like 2-3 seasons. And I think he just realized that this is not a good play. So ideally, if you are in Talonflame double ground, what you do is you stay in and you don't swap out. That's your only play against the Cradily. If you're Talonflame double ground, stay in and keep boosting and don't swap. You swap on the 3rd move. And now you can see, you could tell that he's tilted and they probably left the game. So now we're just going to throw these charge moves and wait until we win the game. So yeah. What's the 3rd Pokemon? It's actually Altaria. So it seems that they actually just didn't have a counter to Cradily. Like, no matter what we do, they just their team is just soft weak to Cradily. So we're happy to take that win, and we will move to the next game. They have the Dene. I have a Cradily as a counter. So now I usually, like, whenever I play into these matchups where I don't care about swap, I try to get rid of the Pokemon that I think will get destroyed. So Altaria doesn't have a play into the Dene, right? So I'm just gonna throw the Altaria here and just tap my screen, tap my charge move. If I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't care about my Altaria. So you will see here, if he's smart, he actually doesn't Stone Edge because he needs the farm, right? So he does not. He did not Stone Edge because he knows that he needs the farm down. So because I know, like, I don't care about the switch, I'm just gonna go to my Cradily right away, shield their play rough, and then debuff them right away. And I think now I'm in a good situation. Now I don't have to shield, and they have Araquanid. What's the play here? We're just gonna keep spamming these rock tombs. I know that people hate Cradily, but to be honest, it was so free. I know that Caesar is my MVP, but Caesar is like winning the lead, and then I'm just 2-shielding Caesar. But honestly, I think Cradily is actually the best Pokemon here because I'm literally just throwing. Whenever like I'm in a bad situation, that's where you know who you can rely on. Whenever I'm in a bad situation, just go to Cradily and win the game. They switch into Diggersby. I think they were better off staying in, but to be honest, I don't blame them. But here I tapped the screen, it just didn't swap me out. So I'm just gonna try to put them. So what I did here, I literally just put them in grass knot range and then I swapped out. That's like my main play. Put them in Talonflame in grass knot range and then switch. Okay, what do we do here? Well, I can just overfarm, and then they brought in the Cradily. So what's my play here? I mean, if they no shield, I would like to save this energy. So you're gonna see me trying to overfarm because I want to save that energy. It's not worth it to throw. They shielded. I have 2 moves, and now I can just spam them back to back. So remember the misplay that happened at the beginning of the game? Well, it's no longer a misplay because we managed to do something with that energy, and now they bring in the Diggersby, which tells me that they don't have a counter, and look at that, they have an Altaria. What can Altaria do to Caesar? Well, not that much, especially after the change to the Dragon Breath. It doesn't do as much damage anymore. And now we can just spam Night Slash, and then I can just switch out. And I don't care to shield, even if this is a Moonblast, okay? I would like... Yeah, it's a Moonblast. I don't care. I can just farm them all the way down. And that is how we win the game. Next one, we're picking up an amazing lead. They switch into Dragonite. I'm just going to throw a Night Slash and then go to my Altaria. I'm expecting them to have a Thunder Punch, so I'm just going to try to catch it. And they throw right away, which means this is a Thunder Punch. It did actually quite more damage than I expected. And then we farmed them all the way down. Now, what's the play? Well, ideally, I would like to Flamethrower. I think that was not ideal timing, but I honestly was like trying to record and upload as fast as possible, so you guys get the benefit of these teams. I mean, that was phenomenal timing, let's be honest. And now I'm just gonna switch out, and here they throw in 5, which means this is an icicle spear. I don't need to shield it. Just because I'm Caesar Shadow doesn't mean I will shield your energy. I'm just gonna do one then throw, expecting them to throw their move right away, but they didn't. I mean, I don't care about CMP. That was like more of like, you know, asserting dominance type of a play. What's the play here? We don't care to shield. We're just gonna farm all the way down, and I can simply shield this and win the game. Was this the last battle? I think there is one more. No, that was actually the last battle. So thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoy these battles. If you like this type of content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.